Hello everyone, this is my review on the Higonokami folding knife. I believe this is the number 7 or number 5, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but it's just the standard $15 to $18 variant that they sell. Got this from Blade HQ, love those guys, not sponsored, not affiliated, just very nice website to navigate, I don't know, love them. But, very nice knife for the price. With that $15 that you're spending on this knife, you are mostly paying for a nice blade. So this blade is I believe it's the blue paper steel. If I'm right, I believe their white paper steel version is the more expensive, 40, 50, 100, whatever dollar knife. So the blue paper steel is a little bit cheaper, but it is still a pretty great steel. Pretty great steel price-wise and steel. So that was a great joke. I apologize. We know this steel is very sharp from the box. I have not sharpened this knife once since I received it, and I got this a few months ago. I believe two or 3 months ago now. So here's some cutting tests. I have this paper. Obviously it's already been cut up a little bit, and again, this knife has not been sharpened in a few months with almost daily use. So it didn't really cut too well there, but once you get it on the right angle and everything, it cuts. I can't get it to cut now. It was cutting just fine earlier. There we go. Again, once you get it at that right angle, it just glides through the paper. Just glides right through the paper. So again, this knife has not been sharpened in a few months, and I have never sharpened it since I received it. So that just goes to show the quality of this blade. For $15, you can get a much larger knife. For example, I have this Smith & Wesson. It's a Spec Ops SW something, SW24S. It's like 15 bucks on Amazon. It's a pretty good starter knife if you want something kind of bigger like this, but I'll do a review on this in the future. This one's kind of dirty. As you can see, I haven't really cleaned it. It's probably glue. I think that's glue from packaging tape or something like that. This is a decent knife, but the same price. You look at them side by side. This one is a little bit larger. Why would I pay $15 for this small, folded steel handle, whatever knife when I could get this much bigger, cooler, tactical, serrated knife, why? It's because this knife, the blade quality on it is nowhere near as nice. I have sharpened this one pretty well. I don't think it cuts as well as the Higonokami though. Yeah, no. I can already tell you it's not gonna cut as well. Now, it cuts decently, and this is a standard, just kind of a standard grind. It's got, flat, and then it goes into a smaller edge. Versus the Higonokami is a Scandinavian grind, so it goes from just the standard steel of the blade down to the hardened, straight into the edge, which is nice for me at least, for cutting open boxes and stuff, which is what I use this for, because it just cuts through paper easier and all that. It's kind of easier to sharpen too, but that's not really a huge deal. But for 15 bucks, you're getting a friction folder with the rivet here, and this rivet is actually one of the biggest upside downsides, depending on how you really look at it and which blade you get when you get this knife. A lot of people who receive this knife gave it 1-star reviews on Amazon and stuff because of this rivet and because of all these little scratches all over the handle, which I did not put these scratches on here. This came with the knife, because Higonokami, the story is it's one guy in Japan who makes these knives. His family has, all the right to make these knives, this specific style, this specific whatever it is. It's his family who has that right, and he's the last one, so he's making these knives. So every knife is, you know, it's handmade. It's got some tooling marks, it's got some little imperfections, and the rivet, a lot of people get them way too loose or way too tight, and literally to tighten it or loosen it, you just bang on it with a hammer, which I think is great. So, you know, the biggest upside to this rivet is that it's super simple, super easy to fix. Probably not gonna break on you, you know, with normal use. But, you know, if you want a super high quality fit and finish, you know, machined, beautiful knife, this isn't it. This is a, you know, kind of worker knife. I think it's great for EDC. If you want something cheap, something to open up boxes with, something really just a utility knife. I think it's really great. It's got a little lanyard hole, which is nice. I haven't really used it. I was thinking about putting a little lanyard with like a shirt clip, like a pocket clip thing, so I could keep in my shirt better, but I like it like this. Very slim, almost like a pen without a clip on it. So that is really my total review on the knife. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the description, in the comments, obviously. This is my first video, so production quality probably is not that great, but I will get better as time goes on, and I have many more knives to review and many other EDC stuff like that stuff to review. I've got a pen coming in that I'm very excited to review, and I will see you guys later. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want, and leave your comments in the comment section below.